Hold on. Alright. Don't you dare sit. Don't you dare fall. No, no, no. Alright. I barely even hear a word you're saying. Are you even saying anything?
No, I'm not saying.
I mean, could you talk a little bit louder? Yo apenas te escucho tampoco. Oh, yo creía que tú estabas diciendo algo porque no te escuchaba, solo te escuchaba el viento y el mar.
Ah, porque tengo el abanico bien alto.
Entiendo.
Que literalmente hace una calor aquí bien bestial.
Doesn't it always? This guy must have stole my loot. You stole my loot, didn't you? Give me my loot! Oh, he didn't have my loot. Alright. Well, then I'll keep looking around because I know I dropped the mech kit from the top of that crane, but... You know, you can never be sure nowadays that people can steal your loot all anyway. Alright. Y no, siempre sabe que los Sith Troopers son bien celosos. ¿Y por qué está casi muerta? Explícame eso.
Because I was whooping some asses in here.
So, besides your ass, you also like whooping other people's asses?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, brutal.
Like, literally, I took out 4.
¿Tienes Meki? Porque te lo puedo pasar ahora mismo.
Yo tengo Meki, yo tengo.
Y Shield.
Sí, yo también tengo.
Mini.
Sí, mini, sí.
There's a Sith Trooper coming up to you. Don't be afraid. I don't Sith Trooper. I think deep down, I think the Sith Troopers are rednecks porque like they sound very weird cuando hablan in Star Wars Battlefront 2. I don't know, but their voice lines don't sound like a normal person. Sound like a redneck. Like los demás Stormtroopers no tienen un accent, but like I hear like a hidden redneck accent. Like acento de like. Eso es lo que suena, no es culpa mío. It's not my fault. I hear a sound. I mean the accent que suena parecido. Y ahorita tú me ibas a cagar encima porque quería matar al gato. Really?
I'm sorry, but I didn't know what cat you meant.
Yeah. Te lo dejo pasar. A ver. So Kevin told me he got a mic. I don't know how he fixed. Now I don't want to talk about stuff or anything, but last night when I left you guys on Minecraft and all that, like I was just there watching some of the Cleveland show because I'm like way behind with that show because I remember usually seeing that show like very little when I was like como like I think like 8 or 9 porque yo estaba tan like I was like really young when I used to watch that show and I didn't see that much. Like one of the specific episodes I remember watching from that show was Die Semi Hard, que eso lo volví a ver después de tantos años esta mañana. But yeah, hablando en serio, like I haven't watched that show completely porque pues all I got was one episode cada domingo. So yeah, going back to that show was alleviating for me. Because, you know, I get to watch stuff that I haven't seen, and I sing, you know, or completed seeing, you know what I mean? But the point is, once I was, like, lying down, I then get a message from Kevin. He says, oh, que yo recibí un nuevo headset, y pues necesito ayuda, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna help you. And I'm, like, inviting him, he's like, no, I don't want to do it now. I just need you to help me with basics. And I'm like, what do you mean basics? What do you mean you can't now? Que estoy con Jack, que si esto lo otro. I'm like, fine, then I won't help you. And then he's like, no, pero que necesito ayuda, que necesito lo otro. I'm like, man, make up your goddamn mind. You know I can't talk with that bitch. And I'm serious. When I can't talk to her, I can't talk to her. I'm not going to talk to her because I don't want to. It's because I just, right now we're in a disagreement and all that, and I'm not gonna, you know, like, I'm not gonna waste any more time tratando de explicarte a ti if I can't explain this to you. So now, pronto después de un rato, o sea, cuando termina de bañarse, I gotta help him out with the headset because he didn't fix it yesterday. Like, bueno, que no le manden, like, I get it. I get that he wants to do stuff, etc. But like at the same time, like if he needs my help, oh, you still gotta do this mission. You haven't done this.
No, tengo que hacer una más.
Alright, go ahead and do that. I'll do the rest. Lo que sobran por ahí. I need to change into their getup. Pero si hablando en serio, like yo básicamente pues quisiera haberlo ayudado, pero like it pisses me off that he just decides that hey, yo no voy a estar aquí haciendo esto porque no es en el momento adecuado. Like, come on, man, really?
Sí, como que like being dick move.
Big dick move? You know what? What I find annoying a lot is that he only looks for me when they're not around. I have that type of feeling with most people because they only look for me when everyone else is not around. Like, it's not just him, it's a whole bunch of people who do that. And like if you develop a friendship y está constantemente, no solamente porque pues, everyone is not around, no es por eso, like if you do it for everybody else, entonces there's like a good friendship, pero mientras tanto, why?
Exactly, like don't be like that kind of. Don't be like that kind of dick.
Crud! I just walked into a turret. Yeah. Pero bueno.
El air current del mismo grotto.
I'm looking for it. For some weird reason, there's either a glitch or my remote is playing tricks on me, where the characters like está como like medio quiere hacer cosas, ¿me entiendes? Se pone bien gay on me. No entiendo por qué. Don't tell me I have to go in and buy another remote because ya gasté like $60 like a few months ago for this remote. Like, why do I have to go in and y no es tan solo eso que tengo que mandar a gastar $60 más because I have to replace the Xbox remote porque se dañó durante mitad de la al principio de la cuarentena. So I gotta, you know, like I hate spending so much on PlayStation, Xbox y todo ese revolú. I hate spending it. Pero pues, if you know how to save on some things, you can still have money left over for other stuff. Pero again, I didn't explain this clearly in the group chat. I should explain this a little bit more. Pero ayer yo básicamente, like, no estaba dispuesto a pagar nada en el momento, but Grandma and Grandpa realizing it's their 50th anniversary and we can't get them really anything else besides what's available at Walmart. Like, I know Grandpa, he'll be fine with Star Wars because Star Wars is basically sci-fi and he's a fan of sci-fi. Oh, and hilariously, he sat down to see Sword Art Online. Yes. A grown-ass man sees the worst anime that could ever exist in life. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Sword Art Online, but I'm not gonna push it on to you y todo eso, but my personal reason is because of its personal story and all that. Culpa de Dani, hay que culparle a él, pero pues la vida. But referring to that, like I got Grandpa like 7, 8, and 9, so that he can watch the episode 9 because he did not get to see it in theaters. He's not a movie theater type of guy. He's like the guy that goes into the store, especially Walmart, and just buys the DVDs once he sees it. So I'm like saving him time not going to the movie theater or the store, and so I bought it. I was surprised to find out that episodes 7 and 8 were $14.95 for DVD. I mean, I know I could buy for Blu-ray todo eso, but in his case, I don't think he knows how to work with Blu-ray. So, como no tiene I don't think they have a Blu-ray at home. No, I don't think they do. So I just bought him the DVD. I feel so old-fashioned. But either way, yeah, le compré eso. And Mom, she suggested to me that I should buy Grandma pants, clothes of some sort, because, you know, I don't know what old people want with clothes at this point in age, because sometimes it either fit them or don't fit them, but you know, life. But I kept asking myself, if I were turning, well, if I were going through a 50th anniversary of a wedding of some kind, or a marriage of some kind, I wouldn't want my children to give me pants. Now, would I? Like, I'm trying to like encajar eso en mi cabeza. Do you think that's a bad present or a good present? Like, it depends on the person, does it?
Yeah.
Like, in many cases, I was just like thinking for myself, is that a good present, bad present? You know, I just kept like rolling my mind on it, and I just told Mom, like, you know, I'm thinking about it, but you know, if that's what you want me to buy for her, then I'll get for her that present. ¿Quién te está molestando aquí? Oh man, ya me bregamos con este tipo. Fue por otro rincón. Se tomó un de esos escudos. No lo puedo creer. Está encima de la casa. Oh, come on. Like, todo está cerrado y yo no puedo. Bueno, sí están a nuestra disponibilidad y I just got shot at by a default. Alright, I'm starting to think that something's wrong with the remote. I just hope it's not that, because I deal with so much worse. The default has wings. He's blonde.
It's a Jonesy.
A Jonesy with wings. I can see your wings in it. I can see your wings in the water. Alright, I'm gonna let you die. Never mind, I'm not gonna let you die. I'm gonna let you die and... Okay, yeah, there's something wrong with this remote. Because it swings better than it moves. Or it must be a lag. I must be lagging of some kind, I don't know. Why do I want to throw it? I want to take this. Ponte a cubierto, nena. Ponte a cubierto. Cúbrete, please. Okay, good. Good. Good, Anakin. Good. Soon your journey to the dark side will be complete. Should I destroy this jump pad just in case, or no? Okay, just in case. I don't want anyone. All right. Wait a minute. Someone else is shooting at us.
El jump pad antes que lo rompan.
¿Cuál? ¿Dónde está?
El que está atrás. Está atrás.
Where? Oh, ese.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. I didn't realize we were already top 10. Did you put a lock on this?
Or what?
On your thing?
No.
On your party?
Que si le puse este bloque.
Un candado.
Yeah.
Sí. No.
El party mío siempre lo tengo cerrado. Bien para vez que lo tengas abierto.
No. Estaba yo pensando, pero no sé lo que estoy pensando. Aparentemente nunca sé lo que estoy pensando. So, está un solo tipo sin equipo. Shadow un shincho tarta. O telta. I'm not even sure if I read that correctly. Tarta o telta. Telta. Yep, I read that correctly.
Deben estar en el agua o en ese cantito aquí. Ay, María, es exactamente lo que dije.
Salte de ahí. ¡Ay! Nena, mátalo. No. Good. Corre. Mira el otro. Tírame. Bueno, ya morí, olvídalo. El tipo, por aquí. Jalico. Ok, tú puedes. Yo sé que tú puedes, porque es un solo tipo.
Queda uno nada más.
Ok, pues cúrate con el 100%. Agaja lo que tienes que agajar. ¡Ay, viene!
Wow,
¡Tú puedes! Cambia a Chocon por si acaso. Don't grab my card. It's not even worth it at this point. What are you gonna do with it? Ah, se está curando, nena.
For real?
Okay, yeah, I heard bandages. Oh, there's Deadpool's dual pistols.
Espera.
Okay, never mind. Oh, I have to go and do this 6 more times? Oh, no, son unas cuantas, como quieras, 5. Está bien, vamos a seguir adelante, vamos a darle todo lo que podemos.
Calentado.
Yeah, tú estás bien calentado. I didn't expect to win this one. This one was just a cheap one.
No me lo esperaba tampoco.
Well, it was a cheap win. We win it, but algo. La vida. Y culo también. Alright. Lo que me sorprende de la vida es que me duele el cuello. Ay. Alright, is it me or did something just change and update it? Oh, it was just a glitch. A ver. Pero lo que tuviste lo que yo posté ahorita. Like I put on the chat about that Clone Wars thing and all that. You there? ¿Tuviste lo que yo posté ahorita en el chat sobre lo de Clone Wars y todo eso de eBay?
Yeah.
To think that it only cost $5 and $6 when you went to a movie stop and back in the day. And now it's somehow on... Uff, un exageramiento. I mean, compré el otro como like no hace tanto, 2 años atrás. And it was just for like $5 at un Goodwill. Y todavía en buena condición. En la segunda y todavía está en buenas condiciones. La vida. Oh man. I miss the Samurai Jack days. I mean, that's where it came from. El que dibujó es el que hizo eso de Clone Wars, es la original, es de Samurai Jack. ¿Tú no sabías eso?
Oh. Es que todavía no he visto Clone Wars como tal.
Like, la que está en Disney es la reboot, creado por George Lucas. La que les posté a ustedes fue un miniseries que fue creado en Cartoon Network durante los días cuando estaban saliendo las películas. It was just like, you know, like, hey, like, let's make something while the movies are coming out y bla bla bla. Toda esa vaina. Eso fue un tiro. Me tiré y casi me rompí las piernas. Un tete cabrón. Oh, ahí tú estás. Sométete a la primera orden. Oh, that's good. You're coming back for daddy. Oh shit, aquí viene otro. Wait, there was another. There was another. You were about to come at me with a shotgun? Brutal. El otro me iba a venir con un chocón porquería.
Yo creo que es el que está conmigo ahora.
No, yo maté dos por ahí. Allá abajo yo creo que mandé un dúo porque el otro desapareció por 100%.
Like the nigga bail out.
¿Cuál?
El otro que tú dices que desapareció.
No, el mío que desapareció, yo creo que era lo que tú estabas peleando casi, el que tú estás peleando casi ahora, porque el que estaba allá abajo, yo maté los dos. So, like, I don't know if there was a fourth person escondido por ahí, pero si aparece, si no, pues se fue para el coroño. Gracias.
Te lo tiré bien lejos.
Pero pues algo es algo. La vida. Y el culo también. Pero por la vida. You know what I'm not noticing?
What?
Did you tell Luis anything?
About?
Nothing. Algo, yo no sé. Culo. Pero pues la vida. ¿Sabes a lo que me refiero? No, yo lo que me refería if you told Luis that you're gonna go to Fortnite.
Ah, no le dije.
Ya que bueno.
A mí me olvidó preguntarle si él iba para Minecraft o yo qué sé yo, porque como él dijo que el internet está bien mierda.
Nada, déjala disfrutar de Disney Plus. Déjale terminar lo que tiene que terminar, porque yo al final de cabo, el punto que yo espero que lo disfruta, eso es todo lo que yo espero. Porque al terminar el Mandalorian todavía, like, tiene por mucho que ver. Okay, I see the running animation, and I see the character, like, walking, but it feels like walking, running, instead of, like, como verdaderamente debe ser corriendo. Can you try that out on your end? Like, a ver, o sea, ve cogiendo un momento, a ver si te sale algo, like, si la persona se pone bien gay para no coger, ¿me entiendes? Because it feels like it doesn't, for me it doesn't feel like, it feels like it might be a new glitch. I'm just not sure, I just want to be sure I'm not going crazy.
A lo mejor a ti nada más, pues...
Ay, Dios mío.
So you don't want him to interrupt us from playing Fortnite or something?
Not just that. Come on, idiota, corre. Like, tienen animation to continue like moving, pero no está cogiendo nada. Like, he's just like, I'm just gonna keep on walking normally. Y esta que compré el control con un de esos de un Fortnite skin y lo pasé lo di a Kevin. I didn't like the skin. The new tilted skin, the new versus skin nunca me llamó la atención. So I just gave it a
Pero,
count. Diga.
Porque tú dices que no quieres que like
Culo.
like not interrupting us from playing Fortnite.
Pues culo, eso es todo.
Ay, Dios.
It's a dumb answer and a dumb question. There you go. A dumb answer and a dumb question.
Bendito.
Don't worry, he'll come by, realize that we're here, he'll see the stream notification, and then he'll sit down and, you know, la vida. In the meantime, I will try to discover what's wrong with this freaking thing, and I will have to, like, look in later into, like, Battlefront, pero eso lo haré como, like, después. Because, you know, this se está poniendo bien gay, you know, no explica nada. And there's another thing I would like to talk to you about. And I know that I shouldn't be talking about this in the stream, but I guess I'm gonna have to talk about it anyway. And that is, I was having a very interesting discussion with Kevin. And, like, it's not regarding about anything in particular, like, for example, let's say the situation, or eso. No, it's more around the lines of, fuck, why am I even asking this question to begin with? Like, it's that type of question. Like, lo que pasó fue que me vino preguntando, oh, since you opened yourself to this new side of your side, are you thinking about abandoning 100% your beliefs? And I'm like, imbécil, cabrón. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna leave away my roots. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I said to you what I said to you like a few days ago, I said, you know, that because basically I just want to experiment. But it doesn't mean that the rest of my life I'm gonna continue experimenting stuff. You know what I mean? Like, eventualmente en un futuro, I wanna get my life straight up, and I wanna, like, do stuff, and I wanna, like, settle down with maybe a woman, and, like, you know, like, have kids.
Yo sí, o sea, no entra mucho en religión ni nada por el estilo, pero yo soy católica, pero that doesn't mean by being, like, coming out bisexual, that doesn't mean that I'm going to abandon what I believe and shit like that.
Exactly. Like, I'm right now, like...
Tú te quedas normal como cualquier otra persona.
Exactly. Like, right now, I'm just experimenting the waters. No lo voy a literalmente, like, take it full drive or anything. Maybe something might happen, maybe nothing's guaranteed. The point is, like, lo que me molesta a mí es que empezó a decir esa cosa, and, like, it feels like for him it's a free pass on the idea that I want to, like, 100% abandon my religion, abandon my belief, abandon this. Like, I feel like that is what their objective is. And don't get me wrong, no es una cosa buena decirle a uno que, ay, porque tú estás haciendo esto, significa que tú abandonas a otro. Like, en el caso de Wednesday, of course, she's not going to abandon her belief, she's going to still continue believing what she needs to believe in, pero eso no significa that what she's doing right now eventually will stop, you know? And I'm looking at you and her, and you have similar issues, similar problems. You both are depressed. You both are anything, and it's like comprehensible in like many ways. I can understand where you're coming from, where she's coming from when you do things that you need to do that make you feel less depressed, more comfortable. ¿Me entiende? And I know I'm not like a psychiatrist, pero yo entiendo esas cosas. And like we had a big discussion. Jato que tardó que I felt like as if I literally like crossed the nail with him because he was bringing up his stuff. I don't know. He himself, he's depressed too, and I get it. Like he wasn't able to get like a good relationship, and I get that. Like I get that a lot. But I like looked into this a little bit, and I realized when you're young, these relationships aren't really meant to last. They're basically to teach you what is having a true relationship, and if the person's worth it, then you stay with that person. But if the person's not worth it, then you move on. You know? In my case, yo admito que estoy. Like I'm still in love with when Sally's like it's deep down in my heart, but I'm just like hiding it because I don't want to make it feel uncomfortable anymore than I do. But you know, like, it's really hard to forget your first love, and that's really like emotional at one point. But eventually it's gonna go, and I don't know if that will ever happen anytime soon. And you know, I still gotta work on that. Doesn't mean I'm exempt from that too. Oh look, these trees gonna regrow. You know, but like I get him. He's emotionally emotionally in problems, like está emocionalmente like sad y todo eso porque pues le pegan los cuernos. Un seguro que yo ni comprendo al 100%, pero sé que está pasando algo. And pero yo no puedo hacer.
Give it time to the time.
Yeah.
That's all what I can say at the moment.
Aquí están los dos.
Yep, y acá hay otro.
Coroño. Okay, one of them has what I think they have. That too. Nena, ponte cubierto.
Ninguna bala medio, para serte sincera.
I know, I just saw. Salte del medio. Okay, was that supposed to hit me or was that supposed to hit the other thing? Choose your target, damn it. Choose your target. You should have chose the right target. Somebody either shooting at them or we just got a freak pass. I'm going at it. Vente. Ay, Dios mío, casi muero. Casi. Casi y casi.
Thank you. Ah, toma. ¿Tiene un 50?
Sí, no tengo. Tíramelo. Ahora ¿dónde están los demás? El gesto, lo que sea.
Fine. Nos quedamos aquí.
And what type of... is this a scar? Yeah, this is a scar.
Sí, yo vi una scar por ahí. No hay mucho. Sí, espérate, esto no era. Coge las balas.
Muy. You wanna know something? Tenemos que bajar para allá abajo.
I have 999 bullets in here. Do you have the SNGs? The mini bullets?
Toma.
Oof. Let's go. Okay, somebody was here.
Somewhere. Let me pick up these minis before I go down. Alright.
There are definitely constructions inside of this building.
No traps, at least.
They must be in the swamp.
Oh, You want me to go and follow you?
Yep, that's what I said. They're over there.
Eso fue cerca, pero sí que es lejos. Close, close. El otro tiene que estar ahí abajo, jugando el juego de escondite. Mira, este está aquí. Espera un momento, algo no está bien.
Me enoja cuando construyen pared contra pared. Uy.
You know what? Let him play his building game. Let him play his building game. Let him play it. Ponte a cubierto por lo menos. Ahí cúbrete. Ahí cúbrete bien. No le permite.
No,
Do you got metal? Like, use something stronger just in case.
Yeah, I got metal. Tengo literalmente 999.
So are we gonna build up to him?
I don't know, but he's coming on the edge.
Wait, he's the only one who we're fighting against. Where's the other guy?
He's with him.
I didn't see him.
Come on, big out. Big out, cabrón. El otro está abajo. Y le metí un 100 ahora mismo. Ave María, perfecto. Le bajé todo el escudo.
¿Dónde está? Punta. Allá abajo.
Sí, hay uno arriba.
¡Caí! Caí. I popped up and he got me. Alright. Tengo minis, pero no te preocupes.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, that guy has to be a 100% stormtrooper. Está aquí encima. Hey. ¡Cúbrete!
Me mató.
¡Cúbrete! Tengo minis.
Ahí, me estoy cubriendo con los de estos. Los de que tengo medkits. ¿No está tocado?
Por acá abajo está uno, pero... ¡Están acá abajo! ¡Están acá abajo! ¡Detrás de ti! ¡Detrás de ti!
¡Ay, no lo vi!
Ay, eso fue cerca.
Oh,
Cerca.
what an a-hole.
Son dos cabrones.
Doing the L. Wow, what an a-hole.
El otro dice que iba a bañarse y que iba a aparecerse y todavía no ha aparecido. No entiendo. ¿Qué es esto? Y entonces... Ay, Dios mío. Ay, eso tiene que ser un puto movida. Oh yeah, I didn't eat dinner. I ate only lunch. I kind of forget sometimes who I am. Who I am as a person. Am I someone who eats, or someone who shits so much, or someone who forgets to eat dinner because they shit so much? I guess I'm that kind of person. Oh man. Oh man. Me ponen unas tostadas para que así me aguante un jato. But I'm still like drinking like el nojón ese. Alright, we're gonna be landing there. Yeah, we're gonna be landing there pretty soon. So, what are your thoughts about The Mandalorian?
Mi pregunta es, que quién era el tipo negro que, era de
Moff
First
Gideon?
Order? Yeah.
Not First Order. Los restantes del Imperio. This is pre-First Order, so none of them are part of the First Order. Not even those Stormtroopers are part of the First Order. Pero lo que pasa es que ese negro que tú mencionaste, Moff Gideon, es aparentemente un oficial de alto rango, aparentemente del Imperio, bueno, que ha sobrevivido del Imperio, y que básicamente está en control de estos soldados. And from what it seems, these stormtroopers are being paid to keep, being stormtroopers, entonces, but the thing is that he's basically, he's rich and powerful as a Moff, because, and I'm not talking about like the Moff the insect Moff I'm referring to, it's like a specific rank. Yo lo voy a preparar, ya mismo lo voy a preparar. Pero hablando en serio, like, a Moff es un rango que básicamente significa que tienes dinero, que tienes un rango específico con el Imperio. And many Moffs en el Imperio, like for example, the famous Moff of them all is Grand Moff Wilhuff Tarkin, que básicamente was part of the Death Star. Entonces, tú lo viste en esa película de Rogue One, quien básicamente tiene como un chin bien raro. I think you can notice it. You can notice it, but like those types of guys, ellos tienen básicamente like son como el gobernador de Puerto Rico, except less Ricky, more Ricardo. Yeah, mucho más serio. And yeah, so he's basically in charge of this last garrison of stormtroopers. And when he's on the stormtrooper así, and still paid, especially after the Empire is gone, pues sí está eso. So yeah, and he hasn't appeared in any other Star Wars media, so que no hay otro medio de Star Wars que él aparece. So he's pretty much a new character. But even though, like, ya sabiendo por el rango, we all know what he is, what power he has, and etc. The only question is how much of that power does he still have? Porque lo que pasa es que en este punto el Imperio está dividido por los restantes, o sea, like, lo que le sobra, like, there is just very little, like, stormtroopers and... What? Oh yes, my toast came out. But yeah, like, with that being said, like, no se sabe si está en league with the stormtroopers, like, con los stormtroopers que se fueron para la... For I believe it's called the, Unknown Regions, que básicamente pues eso es totalmente un grupito que aparte que se separó y que se fue creando la Primera Orden, mientras que están también los Stormtroopers que continuaron pues con el lema del Imperio, todo ese ejemplo del Imperio, pero no servían al Emperador ya porque pues they're not part of the First Order and todo ese ejemplo, so there's that. Like, after the Empire fell, like, a lot of people chose whether or not to continue wearing the Stormtrooper armor and like fight for the Empire or whatever's left of it, while others just started hiding. Like, those who started hiding are basically right off the bat the First Order. Pero like the ones that are just sticking out and just like like this, those are just the ones that just wanted to just like stick it up to the galaxy and say, oh, we're still around. You know what I mean? So the ones from The Mandalorian are just... Yes, I know my toast. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué dejaste caer? Oh, you're eating ice cream? I told you would be eating ice cream. And you said, no, You got a craving? Peleando. Te lo dije. Y te lo sigo diciendo. Están peleando y tú te como, pues tú estás aquí como like normal y esta es la cosa que Pero déjame primero hacer esto y después cuando me muero me como una tostada. Hard, but está bien. Behind me. Oh, ¿por el frente o por detrás? No sé. Estoy perdido.
Behind you.
Disloca. Disloca. That's the name of the person I just killed.
Practically a bot, I would say.
I gotta thank him. Because now I can use my minis.
Yo tengo 8 minis.
Why do you have so many?
I don't know, I just started picking up and then when I feel that
I wanted you to ride the rocket, not jump over it all 5 times. That's what that, didn't I?
yes, you fucking scared the shit out of me. I was like about to be like
I already did the iron stuff on this one. You should do this.
Ya yo lo hice hace tiempo.
Alright. Pero pues te estoy molestando. But yeah, is there any other questions? Anything?
Nada que más nada más que eso porque todavía no ha llegado la segunda temporada de Mandalorian. A ver qué es lo que él hace con Yoda.
The child.
Exactly.
Porque no tiene ni nombre. Like everyone's nicknamed it Baby Yoda, but it's, I mean, it's technically in the story wise, it's just called the child.
Lo más probable en la segunda. Oh, mira, aquí hay un cookie. En la segunda temporada lo más probable es cómo él lo nombra Yoda y cómo lo lleva allá a donde están los Jedi.
Alright, I'm gonna explain you something really clearly. Where are we in the Star Wars? Explain how this and that don't make any sense of what you just said. Alright, so one thing's for sure, Yoda died 5 years before the events of Mandalorian. So I hope you can understand this part, that if you're thinking that that's an actual Baby Yoda, it ain't Baby Yoda. Because he died like 5 years before before the Mandalorian came out of nowhere saving the child from the stormtroopers. So yeah, there's that. Another thing is that the Jedi.
So the baby Yoda ain't the real Yoda.
It's de su especie, but it ain't the same person. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I've been trying to tell everybody that ain't the same person. Everybody keeps confusing it with the same person, but the same person died 5 years before this one popped up out of nowhere.
So let's just say it is the race. It is the same species that Yoda is.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, he has the Force.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Jedi.
No. Un portador de la fuerza does not mean that you're a Jedi. A Force wielder does not mean you're a Jedi. You could be anything. Technically, he ain't a Jedi. He hasn't had Jedi training. But there are some things that don't make any sense either, yet happened in The Mandalorian. For example, Force healing. And also some basic Force moves, but well life. And he also Force choked the lady. Which technically, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that's basically like an untrained Jedi, if you're gonna call it a Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't, it's not Yoda, the child ain't a Jedi yet, so he has to be trained to be it. So he can harness his powers. And of course, if you're thinking, oh, this is the first baby that popped up in Star Wars that had Force powers, no, it's not the first time. This is actually I think the third, or I'm not even sure, because the first time popped up in the Clone Wars, and And they did show that babies at a young age do have the Force. They just don't know how to control it. Like, the reason why the Jedi went around... Un momento. I gotta swallow. Okay. The reason why the Jedi went around, and I will say this, kidnapping, or in this case, llevando a los bebés de los padres, porque, pues, you know, they have their own force powers y todo eso, is the reason why they don't want Sith like running around or like crazy people using the Force and causing chaos and disorder. Like I don't want to be like a bad guy when I say I hate Jedi. It's just that I feel like Jedi, in a way, how to say this, they're too romanticized. Because Jedi basically went around kidnapping people's children and forcing them to learn una dogma que básicamente como la religión católica. Like in that sort of way. That's how it feels. And, I mean, people like Luis and Kevin, they just say, oh, Jedi are badass. But Yoda himself even says, Jedi don't seek adventure. Yoda means, like, you know, in the way, like, Jedi are supposed to be mindful and only attack when defense, never for war, never for this. And you see for the Clone Wars for themselves that they were drunk on power, that they went around doing shit that they shouldn't be doing. You know? And, like, why else did Count Dooku pop up? Why else did Darth Maul pop up? Because, you know, the Jedi were just going crazy con esta ridiculez, y esta ridiculez que básicamente weren't healthy for the galaxy at the moment. Like, in a way, the Sith weren't bad guys because, you know, like, mira la perspectiva de ellos, like, they're kind of doing some good to the galaxy. In a way. And, I mean, everybody says, oh, the Empire's bad y todo eso. I kind of thinking right now, like, cabrón, did you ever think for a moment how many people lost their jobs when the Death Star was destroyed? Like in an unemployment. Muchos han perdido la vida y también el trabajo fighting for the Empire. And you're telling me that the rebels were the good guys? Like, I look at that, on an economic point, the rebellion was crazy.
Es que en los dos lados tiene su ventaja y sus desventajas, digamos. That's the way that I see it. I don't know about you.
Así también lo mismo. Yo veo lo mismo, pero... in a way, you could say, a lot of people lost their lives, a lot of families lost their fathers, their sons, their brothers, all because a crazy deranged rebellion decided to go and fight them.
There's people on your side, on your left.
I got double teamed. Not the one I wanted to expect, but I just finished eating my toast. Este tiene el grappler. Cuidado. Did you kill both?
Yeah, he thought that he was gonna kill my ass with that bullshit that he just pulled out.
Failed none to that. But as for the First Order, the funny...
loot this one, I'll loot the other one.
As for the First Order, the difference is actually pretty clear. They were just some random people, radicals, who were just basically just out and wanted to return the Empire. But the reality is, it wasn't really worth it. It wasn't really worth it. And plus, they kidnapped people, but no one knows who were the children, and some of those people were just basically brainwashed. So it's... So I give the Resistance 100%. Okay. Te entiendo. Tenían que hacer lo que tenían que hacer. You had to blow up the thing otra vez because you don't want the Empire coming back. Y todo ese ejemplo. Pero pues, la vida. You know, I'm more of like the hilarious guy who looks at... I'm being hilarious when I look up at everything through the other way around, like a different lens. Pero a la vez, like, in a way, the Empire was doing a little bit more of resources, changing stuff, and taking down the crazy dogmatic religion and stuff of the Jedi, because basically it was an unhealthy relationship it had with the galaxy in a way. I just realized I feel like I'm walking in hay or corn or scorn.
Have you been destroying all the?
Ya me voy para allá. Ponte cubierto. Cúbrete, cúbrete, cúbrete.
Oh, come on.
Viene el otro. Fuck! Oh, he got us all four of us killed. Yeah, he got all four of us killed. He didn't bother. He didn't bother to think, oh, we're gonna all die together. Well, we died with him.
He was like, you're gonna die with me, niggas.
Like mató, like he killed me, and killed him and killed himself, and then ended up killing all four of us together because everybody was down. Now she responds. When
Wait, she got her phone back?
no, she had her phone back. The problem is that her parents told her not to talk to me. That's the difference.
You read the messages, but me ha preguntado para Minecraft, ¿no?
Huh? Me?
Yeah.
Alright, well now we're reaching the dirty docks. I better put this on not vibrate, but to allow me notification that she sends me a message or anything. I just realized we didn't get out of the bus until now. Brutal. Did you post out a message?
Yeah.
Are you planning to go to Minecraft?
I'm sorry.
Alright, give me a moment! What? I was- oh, alright, shallow water.
How do you die?
Shallow water. I just slipped off the thing. It was in shallow water. Shallow water. It wasn't even water enough. I mean, it wasn't wet enough for me to land. In a way. You know what I mean. You must learn what you have unlearned. I mean, you must... Yeah, that is true. You must learn what you have no, wait. You must unlearn what you have learned. Alright, so you can wait until you can reboot me as a card or something like that. And stuff, and, you know... I love you though. And I'm dead as a card.
I'll pick up your stuff.
I didn't have anything worth it. I fell before I can grab anything really good. That sounded wrong, but you know, life.
You always make it sound wrong.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
I don't know. Ooh.
Don't die on me, girl. Measuring shield once you get the opportunity.
Yeah, I picked up the shields.
Tómatelas. Bueno, pues.
And I got your shotgun. Hey, get that from there.
Sorry, I'm just like pissed off now.
What happened?
Now he comes up with the excuse. Like, man, sinceramente.
Don't tell me that this nigga
Que
is
sinceramente te
making
estoy
up
diciendo a
excuses
ti que si tú me dijiste a mí, pues mira, que realmente tú querías entonces pues que yo te ayudara con aquello y todo eso, pues yo no lo voy a hacer ahorita yo me voy para descansar y voy a hacer otras cosas, man, porque yo estoy que quiero ayudarte con aquello, quiero yo salirme de aquello, pero si es que you know what, how about I do this? Mira, al principio de este año tú le dijiste a Jackie, mira, tú tienes que ser más flexible con uno, tienes que decirle a uno esto es lo que va a pasar, esto es lo otro, no venir y cambiar, ay, que no va a ser así. ¿Te acuerdas de eso? Me lo está haciendo a mí ahora, brutal, Kevin. Me lo está haciendo a mí ahora. Está bien. Juega con tu hermano. Que sinceramente yo te iba a ayudar con aquello, con lo del micrófono. Quería salirme de aquello, pero no. Si lo quieres hacerlo en otro día, pues hacémoslo en otro día. Pero ya no voy a hacer las pruebas hoy. Hoy yo voy a jugar y voy a disfrutar de un poco de Fortnite, aunque sea con Valeria. Y luego, si me voy para Minecraft, me voy para Minecraft. Like, and this is the BS. Then I'm the one who's the bad guy in the end of this. I give up on it. I give up on it. Let's just play the Fortnite. Let's go to the grotto and, you know, scan some chests. I need to just scan some chests and get my mind off of it. If not, we just go to Minecraft and just forget about it. I'm gonna forget that the idiot's shooting at me. I cannot believe I just went through. Me fui por entre la rama. Like literally through a tree, entre la rama y ya. And I like passed it. I'm like, what the hell anymore? I didn't hit the tree. I just went through it. I mean, I like going in through things, but you know, I didn't expect it to come out. Brutal es la vida. Like, I was thinking about inviting Alejandro's sister, but I don't know her too much to say, oh, I can invite her over and say, like, I feel like I'm kind of like, you know, like scared on that one. And it's not because of anything like Sarah or Sara, pues sinceramente, like, you know, like, how do I say this? I barely know her. I only know her from what I hear. Like when I talk to Alex, I hear her voice, I know what she sounds like, but I never had a conversation with that girl. So like that's the thing, and I don't want me to like go ahead, oh, I'm gonna invite her over and then like we're gonna try to be best friends. Like I don't want to do that without her brother. I need her brother here first, and then si me siento más cómodo pues en la vida. And overall, I don't want to do that like with the new people. Like I want to take that, especially if they're family members of anybody I know. Okay, I'm at the grotto. Yo hice un joto.
Oh, come on.
¿Qué pasó?
The turret. Oh, no, I have Brutus on me. Help me.
Cóndete, nena.
I'm trying.
Sal.
Open the fucking umbrella.
Ya mismo yo voy para adentro, lo que pasa es que tengo que abrir los de esos. Okay. I told you not to go in there without a disguise.
Well, I have to do the opening chest.
But with a disguise or without a disguise? Do it with a disguise, it's much more easy.
The disguise.
Like, lo hago yo con la disguise and no one kills me. Okay. Quédate aquí, déjame buscar un medkit. Ok, déjame sacar a nuestro amigo, el cabrón este del deso, porque está aquí en el cuarto cejado conmigo. Open.
No! Oh my god! There's another.
Yeah, I know. ¡Sate!
Get out of there! Search the business!
Métete ahí para adentro, métete para allá adentro. Quieta. Alright, get into that booth. Change your clothes.
Let's see if it open up with the disguise.
Yes, it does. Did you forget that it does it with the disguise?
Oh,
You
yeah.
just... What world are you living in, girl? Don't you remember we did this with the disguise before? I'm starting to wondering if you're okay. When I started doing the challenge, I started doing it with the disguise. I didn't bother getting a guard because it's too much work. I just want to get the darn thing open. Pero no te... You started confronting somebody, did you?
I'll really open it.
Alright. ¿Quién está disparando? Alright. Something happened? Oh, did you go through the vault?
Yeah, that's what I said, that I already opened it.
Alright, that's nice. I'm gonna go around here and check if there's anything specific for me. I'm trying to look for the one more chest. Alright, somebody grab the helicopter. Found one!
Are you gonna loot or not?
I got looted already. And I finished my challenge. Alguien infectó la zona. We need to get out of here now. Blasted, I was shot at.
Then we wanna wait them here. Is their phone going to follow?
Is it through this? Yeah. We're gonna wait for them.
That's only an if they come out. I mean, I don't know, they could be a possibility.
I mean, they better come. Man, I'm just so pissed still.
They came from all the way from the top of my god.
I got an idea. Let's keep running. I can't believe that we're also in the circle for this.
Okay, they had a hell of construction and they are on the battle between both of them, so we're just gonna let them be.
We're gonna let them fight?
I mean...
No. Scanning the area for enemy targets. Do you see anything? Besides the helicopter?
I heard the people in here, but I don't know. Let's check.
There's no one here. Espera un momento, ¿qué fue eso?
Sniper.
I know this is a dumb idea, but I'm going under here. Where?
Oh, he has this grappler. He's on the way up all to you.
He did. Cabrón. Ya me morí. Ah! Zip trooper down.
Can you try to swim here?
I guess.
So it is this nigga with the sniper. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Ooh, that was so close. Oh, you motherfucker. Come on.
He's right there.
Oh, come on!
Alright. I mean, we could go to Minecraft now and just wait for him to pop up. That way we just go easy.
So we're going to Minecraft?
Yeah.